Happy Hump Day! How are you? How are you doing on this fabulous Wednesday? I'm in Raleigh. As you can see, I have some natural light going on. It is beautiful in Raleigh. How's your day going? How's the weather where you are? I hope you are doing well today. Happy Hump Day. And today I'm here to do a wellness work break with you. So today we're going to practice some deep breathing and talk about stress management and how beneficial it is to your life. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I hope you're feeling well today. I'm feeling great. As you can see, I'm excited. So welcome to Wellness Work Break. I am Ebony Davenport. I teach stress management. I show people how to utilize fun management solutions to decrease stress and counter burnout so that we could be happier and healthier and well balanced. I use over 50 tips, tools, tricks, and techniques to manage stress. Today, we're going to talk about the king of stress management, and that's breathing. So, breathing is a necessity of life that most people take for granted. It is something that we do without even thinking about, right? We don't think about breathing. We just breathe in, breathe out. The only time we start to think about breathing is when something is blocking our breathing, right? When we're not breathing properly, or um, if we have a little cough without breathe or some sort of wheezing, then we start to realize like, oh, it takes a little bit more effort to breathe. We don't think about it, although it is so vital to our existence. It is our life force. If we stop breathing, of course. So it is our life force. Stress is feeling out of control instead of in peace. So when we are stressed, our breathing is the first thing that is impacted. Our breathing rhythm changes, and when we're under distress. And so being aware is very, very important. Being aware of how you're breathing when you're under distress is very important, because poor breathing habits diminish the flow of gases to and from your body, making it harder for you to cope with stressful situations. Improper breathing contributes to anxiety, panic attacks, depression, muscle tension, headache, fatigue. If an insufficient amount of air reaches your lungs, um, your blood is not properly oxygenated, your heart rate and your muscle tension increase, and your stress response is turned on. And we don't want our stress response to continually stay on, because it produces cortisol. And cortisol is not bad for your body in small doses, but it is very harmful to your body if it's constantly produced. So an anxious person usually takes shallow, tiny breaths, moving like air in and out their lungs via their shoulders rather than their diaphragm. This type of breathing throws off the body's gas equilibrium. Shallow breathing, also known as hyperventilating, can amplify anxiety symptoms by pushing physical stress symptoms. Some of these sensations can be alleviated by controlling your breathing. I believe all of them can be alleviated once you advance in deep breathing techniques. Learning to be aware of your breathing by practicing slowing and normalizing your breaths, your mind will become quiet, your body will relax, and you will relax. Overall, like your mind will start to relax. Breathing awareness and good breathing habits will enhance your physiological and physical well-being, whether you practice them alone or in combination with other techniques like meditation, walking, reading, journaling. It's so many things that you can practice breathing in combination with. When you inhale, the air that you breathe is drawn in through your nose, where it's warm to body temperature, humidified, and partially cleansed. Your diaphragm, a sheet-like muscle separating the lungs of your abdomen, facilitates your breathing by expanding and contracting as you breathe in and out. With each breath of air, you obtain oxygen and release the waste product carbon dioxide. So when you breathe, there are two type of breathing patterns. I think really mostly people practice one pattern. Uh, in this society, especially if you're a woman, you're taught to like sit up and like push your shoulders back and suck it in. And so if you're sucking it in all day, of course you have no choice but to breathe with your chest. And it is called thoracic breathing, and it's also associated with anxiety and emotional distress. It is common with people who wear restrictive clothing or lead sedentary or stressful lives. Chest breathing is shallow and often irregular and rapid. And that's with sucking it in, you can only take shallow, deep, rapid breaths. I mean, not deep, irregular, rapid breaths. So, what we want to aim for, because I didn't realize this until I started to practice stress management and I learned breathing and realized that I was breathing that way. And so, you can shift your breathing to abdominal or diaphragmatic breathing, which is, again, making sure that you're breathing down into the diaphragm, into that muscle, so that you are honoring how you breathe as a newborn baby. If you ever set a newborn baby in its crib and you'll watch it and just watch it sleep, you'll see his or her stomach, rising up and down, up and down. You don't really see their shoulders go up and down. They right the breathing is mostly in the abdomen, and that is how we naturally breathe. And when the air is exhaled deep into the lungs, it helps the diaphragm contract and expand. And that's mostly what we want. Our breathing becomes even and non constricting. And we are working the muscle that is meant to take, or that is created for breathing, instead of pushing it in our chest. And so the respiratory system can do its job of producing energy from the oxygen because we are breathing properly. So let's just take a quick poll on um, how you're breathing. How do you breathe? Do you breathe mostly in your chest? Do you breathe in your abdomen? Let's just sit here. I have 12, 15. So let's just sit here. I'm going to count to 30 in my head. So let's just sit here and just see if you mostly breathe when you take in deep breaths. Are your shoulders going up and down? Or is your belly coming in and out? So let's just see. See how when I take a deep breath, it's mostly in my abdomen. Otherwise, it will look like that's a lot of strain on the top part of your body, in particular your neck and your shoulders. So, by increasing awareness of your own breathing pattern and shifting to more abdominal breathing, you can reduce the muscle tension and anxiety present with stress related symptoms or thoughts. Diaphragmatic breathing is the easiest way of eliciting the the relaxation response. Most stress comes from thinking about the past or worrying about the future. When you are in the present moment, when all of your attention is focused on deep breathing, there isn't any room for anything else to enter. We are going to use mindfulness to do 5 small breathing exercises. It's 12:17. I started at 12:07, so about 10 minutes in. We'll go through maybe about 3 to 5, depending on how long it takes, because I want to respect your time. So let's start with exercise 1. Sit up in your chair, plant your feet, and I just want you to inhale and exhale through your nose only. Through your nose only. So normally you inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, but I want you to inhale and exhale in and through your nose only, right? So concentrate on your breathing. Once it's going in and out your nose, you can place your hand on your heart, on your belly, and just kind of feel your belly rise in and out, your chest in and out. Ready? Go. Because you're breathing in and out only through your nose, your chest and your diaphragm should be coming in and out. And if you are aware of your breathing and you feel your belly rise in and out, it puts you right in the present moment. It's actually a really cool feeling to feel, like to be in the present moment and to feel the breath going in your nose and down in your body and rising up and just feeling your chest and your abdomen rise. It's pretty cool. So exercise 2. I just want you to inhale and exhale naturally. No need to force air in or out. We are going to take some deep breaths, taking as much air as you can without strain. Do not strain. When you inhale, let your shoulders rise naturally up with your breath. When you exhale, let your shoulders relax with your breath. And we're just going to do a couple of those for about 30 seconds. Ready? Go. Let's do one more. Make it a good one. Feels really good. How do you feel after doing that one? That's one of my favorite. Let's move on to exercise 3. We only have a couple of more minutes. Sit straight up in your chair, plant your feet, inhale, feel your breath go deep in your lower abdomen. Feel it move past all the parts, like deep in your nose, down your throat, into your chest, down into your diaphragm, and then ignite your senses. What do you smell? What do you hear? What do you see? What do you taste? What do you feel around you? And then just exhale naturally. Let's just do about 2 or 3 of those. Ready? I hear the birds chirping outside. It's so beautiful. Okay, the last one we'll do today, because we just have about 2 more minutes. We're going to sit comfortably on the floor, in a chair. If you were standing, you're going to breathe in through your nose. You're going to fill your belly all the way up with air. And when you can't breathe anymore, you're going to open your mouth as wide as you can with the ha sound. And then we're going to do it 3 times. So let me demonstrate first, and then we're going to do it 3 times. Ready? Okay, let's do that 3 times. Ready? Ha! 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 All right. Just breathe regularly, natural breathing. Please share with me in the comments how you feel after trying some deep breathing exercises. Do you feel more grounded? Do you feel renewed? Do you feel energized? I always like to take a second and just think about my breathing because it is the king of stress management. And it is your responsibility to manage your stress, to go out of your way to manage your stress. We work so hard, so you have to go out of your way to play as hard as you work. And breathing is a great tool that you can use anywhere. They have so many breathing techniques. You can use breathing at work, in your office, in the bathroom, in the car, with your kids. Just you could just use it everywhere in a moment when something is stressing you out, and that's what makes breathing such a powerful technique is because you can use it in the moment when things are stressing you out. You don't really need to escape. So I try to come on every Wednesday and treat for Wellness Wednesday and do some deep breathing techniques with you. Sometimes I have a different technique or tool or trick or solution for stress management, but normally on Wednesdays it is deep breathing. On Fridays at noon, I do laughter yoga. Please join me at noon for Fun Funny Fridays on Friday, of course, and we'll laugh the stress away. It is so fun to be able to just laugh and just go back to work. Um, so again, share with me in the comments if you really enjoyed yourself. Oh, on Saturdays, I also do laughter yoga at Shelly Lake. We go for a little walk around the lake first, and then we do about 25 minutes of laughter yoga. So if you're interested in that, I've put that in the chat. And on Mondays, I give a new tip, tool, trick, or technique to help you manage stress. And on Mondays at noon, I give you that technique. I also, like I said, I have over 50. So if you want to come to one of my fun shops, the next one is August the 20th. I do it every third Saturday of the month. If you want to come and learn to manage your stress in a fun way, I mean, we have a really good time. We talk, engage, we play, we learn how to play, we meet new people, we engage, and we walk out feeling like we enjoyed ourselves and we have the tools, tips, tricks, and techniques that we need to manage our stress. Especially, I'll give the top 15 on August the 20th. So these are the tips that you can use anytime to manage your stress. So the information is also in the chat. And if you want to come and play your stress away, which is absolutely the funnest, I have Grown Ups Gone Wild on August 13th in Pullen Park next Saturday. And it will be the water edition. It is free. Come on out. It is so much fun. I've been doing this for years. I took a break for COVID, just like everyone else, but we've been back at it. This is the third edition. I don't know if we'll do one in September. It depends on how much interest we have. So come on out and play for fun, meet some new people. We'll play some games. We'll have some water sports, and we'll really enjoy ourselves. I'll put the details in the chat. So please tell me if this is helping Work Life Warriors. If you would like to talk about anything, just put it in the chat. I really appreciate you joining me. I want to give you back your time. I try to do this in 15 minutes because I don't know if you're on break or on lunch, but I appreciate the opportunity to come and share with you what I learned myself when I needed to manage stress and how the tools, tips, tricks, and techniques that I still use every single day to make sure I'm on top of my stress. And remember, it's your responsibility to manage your stress. No one would do it for you. Play as hard as you work. And I hope you have a great day, Work Life Warriors. And I will see you on Friday for some laughter yoga. So have a great day.